What they say, I'm not sitting there.
And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance, and boxing fans joining us around the world, it's showtime! Oh, yeah!
You think Ryan's ready for Tank?
No.
Oscar, my little boy.
Tank is a beast. Tank is a beast. Tank is a beast.
The big faces worldwide, where we talking nothing but this boxing, man. What's good, fam? Hey, listen, man, first off, I want to welcome everybody to the channel. And like I always say, fam, if you're new here, I want you to be here. So think about hitting that subscribe button as we stay knee deep into this boxing conversation, man. Now, there's been a lot of talk about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fighting for the third time. And Tyson Fury has been saying a lot, man. He did a recent interview with Boxing Scene, man. And, you know, he talked about how he was disappointed that Wilder wasn't a bigger challenge for him. I'm going to read some direct quotes from Tyson Fury. The first one is, he says, "To be honest, I was quite disappointed in the challenge that Wilder brought, because I did train for 12 rounds at any pace and put myself through hell and back for 10 weeks in training camp." Fury goes on to say, "I prepared for the best fighter on the planet. I prepared for the most vicious puncher on earth that's never ever been. And I was quite disappointed because it wasn't the challenge that I expected." Tyson Fury, man, you know, he did go in there and dominate Deontay Wilder. Me personally, I think Deontay Wilder won the first round, and the second round was up in the air. But from there, it was all Tyson Fury, man. You know, Tyson Fury told everybody on the build up to this fight exactly what he was going to do, but nobody believed him, including Deontay Wilder. You know, when Deontay Wilder was asked about Tyson Fury's, you know, sad strategy, Deontay Wilder didn't believe him. You know what I'm saying? He called him pillow fist. He stated that, you know, there's no way Tyson Fury's going to come out and come straight at me. And that's exactly what Tyson Fury did. But I think in the third fight, you know, the element of surprise will be gone. You know, Deontay Wilder was taken back. Although Fury had told him, you know, what was going on, what was popping, what was going to happen, Deontay Wilder didn't believe him. So he was surprised. You know, he caught him off guard. The element of surprise is gone in the third fight. Now Deontay Wilder can prepare for a forward coming Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? He didn't have no answers in that first fight, made no adjustments in that first fight. His corner had no type of instructions to give Deontay Wilder, because they never really imagined Tyson Fury would come at them like that, but he did. Tyson Fury goes on to say, like I said, it would have been one of my easiest fights, and it was. I believe that was one of my easiest fights, apart from the early knockovers that I had. You know, at this level, you don't usually get that sort of victory. At this level, at the heavyweight champions of the world, is not supposed to be that easy. Tyson Fury is really, you know, really talking about how easy this fight was. And from the outside looking in, he's right. It definitely looked easy. It definitely looked like, you know, Fury just, you know, manhandled Wilder. Now, there was a lot of tactics that were illegal, you know, that Tyson Fury used, but it's all in the fight, man. If the referee did not say nothing about it, then it's all good. You know what I mean? It's all in the line of fire. You know what I mean? So you really can't call it cheating if the referee is looking right at it and not saying nothing, man. It's a fight. Both men are in a fight. If you feel he's doing something illegal to you, then you gotta retaliate, man. You know what your mama always told you, man. If somebody hits you, hit them back. You know what I'm saying? If somebody doing something dirty to you, do it back. You understand what I'm saying? Tyson Fury goes on to say, these guys been heavyweight champion of the world. This guy's been heavyweight champion of the world and made 10 title defenses, knocked out every single person, and to go in there with me, who's usually a boxer, counter puncher, master skilled boxer, and get absolutely destroyed in a few rounds, I trained for the absolute battle royale, and I didn't get that. So hopefully there's a couple of fighters out there that when I go into training camp and I do serious training, that they will be worthy of the challenge. Now, Tyson Fury, man, the way he's talking is like, Deontay Wilder ain't gonna be no challenge at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just thinks it's going to be a walk in the park. The third fight, a lot of people has been, saying the same thing. Wilder shouldn't take the rematch. Wilder shouldn't take the rematch. But I think with this coronavirus, it's giving Deontay Wilder and team more time to prepare for Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder's getting more rest in preparation for this fight, and I think his whole strategy needs to change, man. If you're the knockout artist, you're the hardest puncher ever lived, you know what I mean, then why are you on the back foot? In that second Tyson Fury fight, Deontay Wilder was on the back foot for the majority of the fight. He started off in the first round going backwards. And I don't understand that. To be successful in the third fight, Deontay Wilder's going to have to stand his ground more, and he's going to have to throw a lot more punches. I understand that he's waiting for that one big right hand that has bailed him out so many times in the past. But you got to throw more punches, man. You got to be more active. If you hit hard as everybody think you hit, then you got to stand your ground and let your hands go. Because if you continue to allow Tyson Fury to back you up and get you in the corner and get you in the ropes and put his weight all on you, it's going to be the same result. You know what I mean? Because Tyson Fury's a much bigger man. You know what I'm saying? That would be like, let's say Terrence Crawford going up against, what's the guy's name? Benavidez. You know what I mean? The weight difference. Can you imagine that? Benavidez putting his weight all on Terrence Crawford and just throwing him around, roughhousing him. Well, it's kind of the same thing, man, being that Fury was, 40, 50 pounds heavier than Deontay Wilder, man. So Deontay Wilder is just going to have to go in there and fight, man. He didn't throw a lot of punches in that second fight. He didn't, stand his ground enough in that second fight. He let Tyson Fury pretty much dictate how the fight was going to go. And I think you got to credit a lot of that to the element of surprise. Although Fury told him what he was going to do, nobody really expected Tyson Fury to come out there and fight like that. But he did. But now the element of surprise is gone. Deontay Wilder, Team Wilder, they know what Tyson Fury is going to do. They have to prepare for it. I don't know if they can come up with a winning strategy. He talked about bringing George Foreman in. I think, they have done some consulting with Foreman, but really how much can Foreman offer Deontay Wilder? Now, Foreman was a great champion and all that, but, he's really never, at least I haven't seen him train a guy, especially on this level. I think he will be able to relate to Wilder on, a personal level of, taking a loss in your career when you was expected to go in there and crush somebody and dominate them. Wilder was the favorite going into this fight. Everybody thought that Deontay Wilder would knock Tyson Fury out, and for the fight to go like it did, surprised everyone. It made it even worse for Deontay Wilder because nobody expected it. You know what I mean? And that's how fighters become great. When you go in and you do the unexpected, you become great. You lay the groundwork for your legacy, man. Tyson Fury is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? He is a dominant heavyweight. You know what I mean? He has all type of facets to his game. He showed he can box. He showed he can move on his toes. He showed he can come in and out, use lateral movement. He showed he could be the counter puncher. And in the second fight with Deontay Wilder, he showed that he can be the aggressor, that he can press the action. Now Deontay Wilder's got to, come up with a big plan. In another article, Tyson Fury was, talking about how he didn't think Deontay Wilder would want to take that beating again. You know what I mean? His exact words was, I was surprised that he took the fight because it was a one-sided fight. He didn't win a second of that second fight. But in this game, it's a short game and a short career. And there's an old saying, we've got to make the hay while the sun shines, you know. And he said for Deontay Wilder, who is 34 years old, I think Wilder's going to be, 35 in October. How many big fights are out there to let Wilder for him after I dominated him like that? That's what Tyson Fury said. He said, I don't know the man's personal circumstances, but from what I've seen, these American fighters and sportsmen, they always live a rock star's life, even though they ain't rock stars. You know, Tyson Fury is basically saying that American fighters blow their money. You know, that they, buy all these cars and jewelry, and, he see all the rappers throwing the money in the air. And I guess he's looking at Deontay Wilder and thinking that's Deontay Wilder's life. Deontay Wilder's not that guy, fam. Deontay Wilder is a homebody, man. He's a family man. You don't see him in the club doing that stupid shit. He buys himself cars and jewelry, you know what I mean? But he's not out spending, frivolous money. I don't see that. I don't think so. Fury goes on to say, they go through a lot of money quite quickly. Just look at Mike Tyson. He went through like $1 billion or whatever. So I am sure the money side of it, it's tempting. I don't think it's too tempting to go in there and get absolute beat down like he did in the second fight. But he would be tempted by the amount of money he would receive because they go through money quite quickly. Those are the words of the WBC Ring Magazine and the lineal heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson Fury. He does not think Deontay Wilder has a chance in the third fight. He's surprised that he took the fight. He says that he only took the fight because of the money. And he's basically saying he's going to do the same thing in the third fight. I'm really looking forward to this third fight. I do think that the rest that he's able to get because of this COVID-19 will benefit Deontay Wilder. But after that second fight, and Fury even went on to say about how Wilder something may have been wrong with Wilder. He does believe something was wrong with Wilder because that's not the Deontay Wilder that he's seen previously. You know what I mean? He talked about he don't know if it was the suit or what it was, but he do believe something was wrong with Deontay Wilder because that fight for him was too easy. But listen, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you're on social media, check your boy out on Instagram and on Twitter at Big Faces Worldwide, Boxing News, all one word. But in the meantime and in between time, stay blessed and keep on supporting this sport that we love called boxing. Peace. I holla back.